it today.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Hannigan.
Wrong again.
Sometimes ridiculous, sometimes illegal, sometimes offensive, but all of them weird.
So, meet Princess Consuela Banana Hammock.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 awkward baby names.
Oh, Paul.
For this list, we're choosing monikers that real people have named or at least attempted to name their babies.
The Jasper Probenkruck III.
Sequester Grundleplith, MD.
As mentioned, they can either be offensive, strange, have negative connotations, and in some cases, they can even be banned in certain countries. Our definition of awkward in this case is pretty broad. And be sure to check out the rest of our awkward series.
You want me to join?
Number 10, For Real, banned in New Zealand.
Apparently, you can change it to anything you want. So I thought, all right, here's an opportunity to be creative.
In 2007, Pat and Sheena Wheaton of New Zealand were filled with amazement after seeing a picture of their developing baby on an ultrasound, finally grasping that they were going to be parents for real.
Pretty amazing, huh?
I don't see it!
Needless to say, they tried to register their newborn son with the name 4, as in the number 4, real. One word. But it was forbidden and subsequently banned by the government because of its use of a number, along with 70 other names that were deemed too unusual or distasteful. The Wheatons then settled on the only slightly less strange name, Superman. Number 9, 007, banned in Malaysia.
I admire your luck, Mr.
Bond. James Bond.
Fictional spy James Bond has scores of fans, but few of us would decide to try to name our baby after the agent's 3-digit code number.
I would, you know. Only Anne would have me court-martialed for illegal use of government property.
Apparently, someone tried in Malaysia, but it was then banned after the National Registration Department, much like New Zealand's similar organization, decided you could not name your child a number.
Finally, we come to my number 2 man. His name? Number 2.
After consulting with numerous religious groups, they came up with a definitive list of unsuitable titles that includes the names of animals, insects, fruit, vegetables, colors, and Japanese cars. So get creative, but not too creative.
What's your name?
Ryder.
Ryder what?
Honey Ryder. What's so funny about it?
Number 8, anus, banned in Denmark.
What's that sound?
Referring to the external opening at the bottom of the rectum, this word is among the names that parents actually tried to bestow upon their children in Denmark, but were consequently and fortunately rejected.
Something is rotten in the state of Denmark. And Hamlet is taking out the trash.
With so many Danes apparently trying to give their kids such weird titles, the government came up with around 7,000 sanctioned names that parents can choose from, as long as the handle is gender appropriate. To deviate from the list, even just to change the spelling a bit or to add an ethnic flavor, you need special governmental approval, and even then you probably won't get permission.
Stay thy hand, fair prince.
Who said I'm fair?
Number 7, at, banned in China.
What a ridiculous name.
Oh yeah, somebody tried it. Although details of rejected names are not often published, this one must have been too crazy to be suppressed. Probably because the symbol, when read aloud in Chinese, sounds like the phrase "love him." One couple submitted it to the police, who have control over name approval since they hand out the country's ID cards. It didn't take long for the name to come back as a nope.
I'm gonna have to say no.
Brittany?
No.
Timmy?
I'm gonna say peace out, yo. It's a no.
Especially as the government has recommended giving babies names that are easily readable and obviously not bizarre. We are predicting the next one's gonna be hashtag.
Hey guys.
Yeah, Quest? What's up?
Hashtag shut the f up.
Number 6, I'm not even gonna try, banned in Sweden.
So, what's your name? It's a normal Swedish name. IKEA.
Reportedly pronounced Albin, A Swedish couple decided to name their child this in defiance of what they saw as Sweden's severe laws on naming conventions.
TJ, AJ, RJ, backslashing's 4th, the 5th, Albion College.
The parents failed to officially name their child before he turned 5 and were subsequently fined. Their form of artistic protest was this 43-character name, which was, of course, denied, as was their next effort, A, also pronounced Albin. Although it's unknown how they came up with this gibberish series of letters and numbers, what's certain is that if you name your child anything from IKEA to Q to Metallica in this country, you might be fined.
Well, nice to meet you, Björgen Kajargen from Knjörgen near the Jabjörgen Fjords. Knjörgen. That's in the Kalargan province near the Björgen River.
Yeah.
Number 5. Tallulah Does the Hula from Hawaii, banned in New Zealand.
What are you doing?
The luau?
Oh, yeah.
Is that right?
It's called the Hula.
Luau.
No,
You doing a
Hula.
luau? A luau?
You gotta love or hate the parents that came up with this one.
I hope that your life sentence will be the screams of your child, that it stays with you forever. I hope it haunts you every day.
This wasn't a name that was banned after her parents tried to name her at birth. Oh no. The poor girl had this name for 9 years before a judge made her a ward of the court and had her name changed during a custody battle, when it was discovered that she had told schoolmates that her name was Kay to avoid embarrassment. Ironically, a few names New Zealand let slide were Midnight Chardonnay and Number 16 Bus Shelter.
You gotta be kidding.
Number 4. Osama Bin Laden, banned in Germany. Germany's laws regarding names specify that if a name is chosen after a product or is degrading, absurd, or does not indicate the child's gender, it is forbidden. Thus, when a Turkish couple in Cologne, associated with a group of radicals led by a convicted imam, tried to name their child after the infamous terrorist leader less than a year after the events of 9/11, they were told no. Why they've banned names like Anderson, however, we'll never understand.
As you can see, we've had our eye on you for some time now, Mr. Anderson.
Number 3. Judas, not banned.
Judas is rising.
Although currently not on any lists of forbidden names, this name has been long controversial, as it belongs to one of the Bible's most infamous men, one of the original 12 apostles of Jesus Christ, and the one who betrayed him for 30 pieces of silver.
Yehuda.
Although controversial Bible names like Judas, Cain, and Delilah are becoming more commonplace, they are still rare.
Hey there, Delilah, I know times are getting hard.
In a recent study in the United States, while over 2,000 boys were called Jude and over 1,000 called Judah, just 13 tykes in the whole country were named Judas.
Judah, 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 Judah.
Number 2. Lucifer, banned in New Zealand.
His power is stronger than stronger. His might shall last longer than longer. Yes, Satan!
No!
Although the name sounds appealing enough for at least half a dozen couples to try to use it as their child's name, and it comes from a root word meaning shining one or morning star, Lucifer's origins are simply devilish.
Lucifer, this world is mine.
Therefore, this name, which is included in the Old Testament of the Bible as a reference to Satan, is not surprisingly banned in New Zealand. Along with this devilish moniker, New Zealand has also banned words like Messiah, King, and Duke from entering the country's register, in addition to other names that resemble ranks, titles, or are awkwardly long.
For the past 20 years, Janice Lokelani Keihana Iku Kawakahi Hulihe e Kahauna Ele has had to carry 2 IDs.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Oh, shit.
I am Akuma, and I will teach you the meaning of pain. Are you ready? Fight!
My name is not Richard.
Oh, well, then what is it?
Dick.
What?
Dick. You heard me.
Number 1. Adolf, not banned.
Ich war nie auf einer Akademie. Und doch habe ich allein auf mich gestellt.
When a local supermarket refused to decorate Heath Campbell's son's birthday cake with his first 2 given names, Campbell was outraged. His son's given names? You guessed it, Adolf Hitler.
On January 2009, the government took custody of their son, Adolf Hitler Campbell, and his sisters, Joycelyn Aryan Nation and Honslin Himmler.
While the name Adolf is actually not banned and is quite popular in some regions, the full name Adolf Hitler has been banned in multiple countries, from New Zealand to Mexico to Germany. Even if it's not illegal in your country, naming your child after one of the most infamous and murderous dictators of all time, maybe not such a good idea.
It's not what's on the outside of you, it's what's on the inside.
Do you agree with our list? Which names are you glad your parents didn't give you?
Donkey teeth.
For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Jamar is Jamar, Javaris and Lamar. University of Middle Tennessee.
Devon Showerhand.